Adin Ross and NELK. Adin Ross, one of my favorite streamers I look up to as my inspiration. He has an interview with NELK. Let's check it out.
Is by
oh yeah,
like yeah, you're fucking here to stand the fucking internet. Boy, we go back a little bit. One of the most fucking.
I'm probably not gonna react to the whole thing, but I'm gonna try to look for the best moments.
Influential people on the fucking internet. No matter what you do, you're always just like fucking here to stay now.
One of the first.
Oh yeah, I mean, Adin Ross is here to stay. He's established. He's a pioneer.
I did when I was in the LA house was you. You pulled up on me.
I remember, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. That's when you were just like popping off, starting to go crazy, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you were popping off, living with Banks in the Cloud House.
Yeah, the Cloud House. I love that.
That was like the second Cloud House.
Yeah,
right?
It was the part 2. Exactly. You know, it's crazy because I was like
part 2.
Before even I think after the stream we just went outside. We were just shotgunning just for the fuck of it, and it was just so cool how you pulled up on me because I know you were part of.
They were playing shotguns.
The first one.
The first one.
Which was on Weed Lake, right? Yeah, Weed Lake.
It's crazy how much Banks has done for people, right?
Dude, Banks,
like,
bro.
I wouldn't be...
Oh, yeah. Shout out Banks, man. In case you guys didn't know, fun fact about me is that FaZe Banks is one of my favorite FaZe members. FaZe Banks is one of my favorite FaZe members from back in the day. I used to watch them when they were still in the clubhouse. They lived with Rice Gum, and they were beefing with Team 10 and Jake Paul. You won't believe whose side I was on, though.
I always say this all the time, but we wouldn't be anywhere without Banks, for sure.
Same
like,
with me.
His endorsement,
Damn,
putting us on in LA, the amount of people he connected us with.
Yeah.
And he did it all for free, too, right?
Dude, that's
never
the thing
tried to
about him.
take a piece of us.
Right.
Nothing.
Right. Yeah, because when I moved to LA, and this is when FaZe was obviously going.
Somebody in chat said I look like old Jeezy. I don't know about that, man. I do make music though.
Do what they were going through.
Yeah.
There were so many times where I could have joined FaZe, and I asked Banks about it. He's like, "Yo, like Adin, like don't do it. He looked out for me.
Banks is basically telling Adin, you're gonna be bigger than FaZe.
Put me, his genuine.
Don't join FaZe.
Don't join FaZe.
They don't need FaZe.
Because that's when FaZe was doing some really bad, shady stuff, and he didn't have control of it. Now they're killing it, which is great. He took it back over, and we could talk about that in a bit. But like my thing was, it was like Banks has always been the genuine guy, where it's like, yo, I got you. You're my boy. You're my brother. And like later down the line, I'm able to now help him out with certain things and bless him on certain stuff. And that's great. It's just great being able to receive.
People win because he has a crazy eye for talent too.
Oh yeah.
So I think when he sees
FaZe Banks has propped up many talent in the past.
someone, he's like, yo, that person could be big.
Yeah.
He kind of likes like proving himself right in a way where he's like, I want to see that person win.
Dude, he's always early.
Yeah,
always
he's always early.
When it comes to Banks, bro, he's just one of those guys that have that sense to know who's gonna make it. He always has that little tell. And you're right. I feel like he beats himself over like, oh, I want to prove to everyone that I'm always right about this. So he's always on it.
Business wise with Kick, where are you at? Like, are you allowed to say what your deal was like, your equity? Like, are you still an equity partner?
Still an equity partner. And I'm actually doing more equity stuff with them when it comes to like my new events I'm creating with them this year. So we're gonna do a streamer awards this year.
Yo, actually, this is perfect, Adin Ross. I'm glad you are doing a streamer awards. Make it authentic, real, and honest. Make it transparent and no made up. Oh, you said this. Oh, you collab with this person. Oh, you do this. Oh, you're this person, so we can have you on. You can't win this. Like, why hasn't Adin Ross won many awards over the past 3-4 years? It makes absolutely no sense. So it's perfect that Adin Ross, one of the biggest and pioneers of mainstream streaming, is doing this. Big W for this community.
There's a streamer awards on Twitch. I'm not really sure why nobody's done anything to kind of compete against it. So we're gonna do our own streamer awards. I'm obviously doing the boxing now, the brand risk boxing, which is big, and I got a few more events coming too that I've kind of talked about. But events are going to be really, really great for streaming because it's just a well-produced event that you can kind of keep spamming in a way, and you can change it up and add more people, and people will just be all for it. I think that's like the future of live streaming, just making crazy well-produced events.
That stuff that you want to do more is more like high production shit.
Exactly, and that's like where the equity is too. It's like if I could start a business, not a business, if I could start an event up with, like, for example, Eddie, him and I are going to like a 50-50 type of thing where we're kind of both like putting our all into it. We have certain different types of things that him and I are both putting into it, but it's like, who knows, man, one day maybe somebody big will pay for, you know, whatever we're putting out, and that's kind of the goal on that. But we're just doing it for the fun of it right now, you know, the love and the fun of it, because money doesn't really mean anything to that guy. He just loves, like, he's very passionate, he's driven, he just loves like the competition.
All right, guys, if you guys are into crypto or you're looking to get
right,
money, you have to do your moon still like
People
stream with Drake on to MoonPay, the best crypto
cool
in the game.
It's
Get back in the pod. What was it like doing the stream with Drake on Kick?
Dude, it was so cool. Drake is such a good person. I know you have your own relationship with him,
Yeah.
you and your guys, but man, it's crazy. You meet all these famous people, Kyle, and it's like, that guy is like the most normal, most famous person you're ever gonna meet.
Yeah.
He's a genuine dude.
He's a great guy.
He's from your city.
Uh-huh.
It's just it's so cool how much of a good person he is, and that's like where it's like, oh, I've loved this guy's music my entire life, but it's like, damn, now I have an actual friendship with this guy, and he's a normal dude. It's like, whoa.
And he fucks with you like crazy.
wow.
Easy.
Yeah, bro. Him and I, you know, we speak almost every day. You know, it's like he's just a really, really good dude, and he cares a lot about his people, and he takes pride in what he does, and you know, you got to respect that, and I just got a lot of love for that guy.
Was that like a dream stream for you?
Yeah, that was definitely up there for sure, definitely. And I was also gonna
Wow.
one of my dream streams was Kanye, and it was gonna happen for the 4th time.
What happened though?
You know, I've tried 4 times with Kanye. It was about to happen, and he blocked me recently, which really sucked because I really wanted that Kanye stream to happen, or should I say Ye stream, but I really did want it to happen.
Yeah, he's known as Ye now.
But he blocked me, so
Damn. Do you think it'll ever happen?
no.
Why not?
It could have happened 4 times. Usually they say 3rd time's a charm. The first time was in 2022. He wanted to do a stream with me and Andrew Tate. The second one was in 2020.
Wait, no way with Andrew Tate. Why didn't you make it happen? Maybe because Andrew Tate got locked up. I don't know.
No.
Why not?
It could have happened 4 times. Usually they say 3rd time's a charm. The first time was in 2022. He wanted to do a stream with me and Andrew Tate. The second one was in 2023. He wanted to do a stream with me, him, and Cardi after the Cardi thing happened. Maybe this is the 3rd or the 4th. I forgot. I think I'm forgetting one more. And then obviously this time around, he's tweeting all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I took, you know, I was like, oh my God, like this is perfect time. Let me try to get Ye on stream. It just sucks because
You got a lot of backlash for that, right? A little bit or no?
Yeah, but I didn't care. It's like
He is going fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah, of
What do you
course.
think? What the fuck do you think's going on with him? Do you think he just says shit for attention or no?
I thought that at first, but it's Kanye West. He doesn't need attention. He doesn't need money. I think he's genuinely going through it, and I think he needs to get help. And I think you know, he needs to figure something out because it's sad, bro. It's really.
I don't know, man. At first, I disagree with this assessment that Adin Ross is saying, but to keep it 1,000 with you guys, it's been a few years, and Kanye is continuously doing the same pattern of downfall incidents that he does to himself, and this comes from a person who really supports Ye. I have him up there as like GOAT status, and like I still think he can deliver good music. Not even just songs. I'm talking about albums, mixtapes. Even I still think he has some stuff left in the tank to give to the world. And I just hate that he does this and people don't want to associate themselves with him, and so it leads to nothing ends up happening. And I wish he would just prioritize like just releasing stuff, like music and stuff. But at the end of the day, a man will do whatever he wants, especially when they have so much power and money. But at the end of the day, though, I still think he's gonna come back.
Really
Because that's the thing. He'll say like 9 good things, and then he just says one fucked up thing that just ruins his entire credibility,
Yeah.
which is annoying.
It sucks.
And it makes him hard to defend, right?
You can't defend him when he's tweeting out things about like Diddy and F Virgil, and he's dropping, you know, swastika merch. I mean, what could you know? But again, that's what streaming's all about. Like, look at Tucker Carlson. He flew to Russia to go do
Putin.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I know in a heartbeat, like, you would do that too.
100%.
So, but that's the thing. That's where it comes with people like us. It's like, bro.
Just because you have someone on doesn't mean that you agree with everything they're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know this is like gonna sound crazy, but like somebody super, super controversial, like even if you like or hate him, like, for example, like Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, dude, if there was an opportunity to interview that guy, that's what I'm saying.
You got to.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, even the
Facts.
Luigi guy, I guarantee you would want to do a podcast.
I mean,
I don't know about Jeffrey Dahmer. Maybe like somebody else, but I agree with the point of it.
We had O.J. Simpson.
that is crazy. You did.
Yeah.
And he definitely did. You think he did it, right?
Yeah, he definitely did it. That guy's he's a fucking charming guy, though.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, OJ.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a charming guy, but he definitely fucking did it.
But,
oh, yeah.
But Kyle, that's what makes you separate. And I kind of put myself in that group too. And I've constantly like, yo, I look up to you. Like, even back in the day, I always told you and Steve and Jesse, like, always. Because you guys don't give a fuck. You don't care. That's the brand. You don't give a fuck. You're going to be you. You're going to do you. And that's it. And
Which is dope, because then when we fuck up too, like even if you fuck up or we fuck up, people don't really give a fuck, right? If you have that clean ass image your whole life, you're constantly protecting that.
Oh, it sucks.
And then when you fuck up, people turn on you.
It's the
right?
worst.
For us, it's kind of like we're just
Facts. Every influencer went through this.
known as scumbags a little bit.
Right.
So it's like
we get away with it.
We get away with everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, the pitch perfect people that try to cancel people, hey, it's at one point it's going to come around and get them, and then it's like, oh my God, what do I do? They'll stop streaming, they'll stop posting, they'll stop doing something because they don't know how to deal with it. They were used to being on the other side of the fence. Oh, this guy's this guy's that. But then when it happens to them, it's like, oh, you know? So that's what I think is kind of funny. You're right, though. It's like we give that off already. Like, hey, like, look, we're human beings. We say crazy stuff. We do crazy things. But at the end of the day, we're human beings. We're relatable because we're not perfect, you know? So
I know even Kanye, I saw now, like him and Drake had beef, and now he's like saying Drake's music's fire.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah.
like, what'd you think of the new album?
I think it's good.
I think it's fire,
I really
too.
do. I think it's one of these albums you have to keep listening to.
Yeah.
You find your new favorite song over and over again. I've been listening to it. I love the album. I think it was perfect. They did on that Valentine's.
Okay. I mean, there was a good amount, but I don't know.
Valentine's Day too. I know it was supposed to drop like months ago, but it was worth it, and I'm glad that Drake's getting the recognition he deserves. What I don't like though is I don't like when Spotify and Apple Music, how they're doing Drake. They're trying to put like,
I know, what's good with that?
they're trying to put Kendrick's music in his playlist stuff and
I've seen that.
unchart him on certain things. It's just they're pushing this. Like I look, Kendrick Lamar is back in the day. He has hits.
He has some tracks.
Yes.
But like so does like Meek Mill or Big Sean. Like Kendrick has some tracks.
Yeah.
But like I don't know if I could name like I could name 10, but I don't know if I could name 20.
Can you name 5 songs off his new album?
No.
Exactly. That's my point,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
My point is his last album.
But like, yeah, he has tracks, but it's like Drake has so many tracks,
Yeah,
you fucking forget them all.
can't compete.
Like some of the singles too are
You
like.
just went to his concert, right?
Yeah, I went to his concert. I was in Australia.
When you're there, you're like, wait.
He has so many tracks.
So many.
And some of them aren't even on albums. They're just
Right.
like trophies or like
Yeah.
random shit like that.
Yeah,
or
he
like
can't
there's
even
so
perform all
many
of them.
tracks you can't even remember them.
And he can't perform all of them.
Yeah.
He has to constantly switch it up. But that's what it comes down to. It's like,
Wow.
look, they're trying their hardest to squeeze Kendrick. And then like the hidden message thing at the Super Bowl, it's like, dude, okay, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like there's just so much. They were all waiting for this moment to kind of.
I do agree. There has been a agenda to like quote unquote put down Drake and prop up Kendrick. Personally, me like I think it's wrong. Kendrick I think is more skilled artist, but he will never be as big as Drake because Drake has cemented himself as like up there as legendary, not just legendary, but up there for GOAT status. He's like in that argument. Kendrick is not in the GOAT debate, in my opinion. I think although he is a more skilled artist, in my opinion, than Drake, he just doesn't have as many hits, and his impact is like so. It's on a few communities. It's not like a global impact. Compared to Drake, Drake's impact is not just in a few communities, but so many more communities than Kendrick. So I think that gives him the edge. And both great artists though. Both great artists.
But that was kind of a big.
They were all waiting for this moment to kind of.
But that was kind of a big W for Drake. I think the Super Bowl performance, right?
Oh, for sure.
Because like if you compare past Super Bowl people, you have like Beyonce, Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
It's like Kendrick. It's like.
And he made it all about Drake.
Yeah, exactly.
He could have performed "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe," all of his classics like the 88.
I freaking agree with this. I don't know why he would fit so much to the times and just make his music about his recent beef. He could have performed his hits. I think that would have gave the performance a better feeling, even for Drake fans. Even Adin Ross telling you right there, making it all about one person is very selfish, and it does lose he does lose oral points, in my opinion. Making that all about one person.
HD stuff. Like, it's just, he didn't do it. He obviously wanted to make it about him, and whatever. In my opinion, it is what it is. And in my opinion, like, I think Drake won that beef because the rap battle, because it's like, obviously Kendrick made the hit song, the Not Like Us, but it's all lies. He said he had a daughter, which was debunked, and then the pedophile.
People forgot about that.
Honestly, I think in terms of like, I don't know. It's hard to say who won. I mean, short term, Kendrick won. Long term, Drake won. Like for short term, people are gonna believe what Kendrick says. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of either one of these two. To like really do my research and debunk what Kendrick said in his music. But if Adin Ross is saying that Kendrick's stuff got debunked, I mean, I wouldn't doubt Adin Ross. And I'm gonna be honest, that's why I say Kendrick won in the short term, but in the long term, Drake won, because if your songs are about a bunch of lies, you will lose a lot of respect, credibility, and oral points, especially when you're doing diss track songs. And I just think the fan base of Drake long term is gonna outweigh Kendrick's success right now. And for people who say that he won, like I said, man, like, trying to keep it fair, hear out both sides.
Right.
The daughter thing was crazy.
Like, come on, bro. It wasn't even real.
No.
Like, but people don't bring that up.
It's crazy. That's what scares me too, is because, like, I guess when you get to that level and you're so big, like, people really do just want to see you fall.
That's how it is, bro. They all had,
like, nothing Kendrick,
they had it out for him.
Nothing Kendrick said was ever proven.
Nothing.
Obviously, Drake's not fucking banging underage girls.
He can get any girl he wants.
Yeah, it's like, but isn't that kind of scary you too? Or it's like, when you're that big, people really want to fucking come for you.
Yeah, and it's sad because you can argue that Drake put Kendrick on. I'll never forget, in 2011, I was 11 years old. I was going to this. It's called
Wow.
Tour, I believe. It was when he first dropped Take Care. He took Kendrick, J. Cole, A$AP Rocky, The Weeknd, all these guys on tour, gave them all a feature. French Montana, Meek Mill, all of them. And, he helped.
Damn, Kendrick, Adin Ross is a real fan, man. Like, I support some of their work from these guys, but bro, Adin Ross is showing his loyalty.
But it's like, you're doing him like this. It's all, I'm telling you, it's because there was all.
Is the mic really loud?
He's been number one for so long. They just tried to knock him out, and that's really what it did. You can't knock him out because he's in Australia selling out crazy shows. You do it anywhere in the world, it doesn't matter. And this guy just dropped an album. It's amazing. And let's be real, no disrespect to Kendrick, but he has classics. He has hits. He is a legend technically, but his last album, before GNX, Mr. Morale, horrible. Drake revived Kendrick's career.
100%.
Yeah, come on. I mean,
so if the Drake one was big, who's like?
What the fuck?
horrible.
Garbage,
Drake
yeah.
revived Kendrick's career.
Ooh. Hey, yo.
100%.
Yeah, come on. I mean,
So if the Drake one was big, who's a fucking crazy stream that you want to get that's like out of this planet?
so I wanted Kanye. I really did. It was part of my list. But I guess,
Yo, I like the way he asked that question. The wording of that question.
I want to do a stream with probably Elon. Man, Kanye and Elon is like my top 2, bro, to be real, dude. Like, that was, Drake was.
You gotta understand, Adin Ross is a big loyal supporter. Loyal. Not even supporter, he's a loyal fan.
But, bro, I mean, yeah, man.
Well, Elon will probably only do it if it's on X.
I would love to do it.
X should get in the streaming game more, right?
I don't know why they don't. Have you been seeing Sneako's vlogs?
No, on X?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
been killing it, bro.
Yeah.
He's been doing really, really good content on X.
Yeah.
And he's only getting paid like $50 a month, but he's really trying his ass off and he's doing really, really good content. But it sucks.
That's
because,
disrespectful.
Hopefully, I think Elon will try to find a way to make his X creators eat more.
Who's the number 1 artist? Talking about right now? Or of all time?
Yeah,
But once he does that, it could be game over for him, for real.
100%.
Because I think X is a great platform, and X is what saved the election.
Yep.
Freedom,
100%.
freedom of speech is huge, bro, and Elon's got an army behind him.
And it's crazy. Me and you have in common is we both got shouted out in the fucking
So cool.
the fucking presidential
Let me dap you up for that.
victory speech, bro.
Dude, so
What
cool.
was your
W, this was big. Somebody said Drake's the number 1 artist right now. Yeah, I mean, people will debate with you. Probably they will say it's like Kendrick or somebody else.
reaction to that? I didn't even stay up at night because it was already over, so I went to bed. And then I wake up and I see fucking
Everyone talking
Dana
about it.
gets on there and like he says like he's on there for a minute and he
People were cringing when Trump shouted them out. But bro, it's like it's part of history now. Like you gotta fit in with the current times. Like you can't cringe. Oh, it's cringe. Such haters. They lost the election and they try to make it seem like, oh, it's cringe. Like, come on, man. How's it cringe when these people helped you?
he shouts both of us out,
So cool.
which is crazy. What
So
was your
cool.
reaction to that?
He shouted out you, me, Theo Von, and Joe Rogan.
And busting with the boys.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it's nuts if you think about it. Kyle, in a way, even if it's 0.01%,
Thanks for the follow.
you had something to do with this election. You influenced at least one person. At least. I'm just going to give you the lowest of the benefit of the doubt. One person was influenced by you, and one person was influenced by me.
Yours was fucking massive. Though.
Yeah, I went crazy.
Yours was massive. That was all over mainstream media.
Yeah.
I remember when you announced.
Facts. I think I watched clips of that stream. I like the stream. It was a W stream.
Because I get genuinely excited when you announce a big stream.
Yeah.
I always know it's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how did the Trump thing happen for you? Walk us through that.
So, Barron and we talk.
Ooh, Barron. Hey, prediction, bro. Barron is gonna be a future president. Probably.
And,
So
obviously.
what do you communicate with Barron on?
I don't want to speak. I don't want to leak his. I don't want to leak it. But Barron's a really, really cool guy.
Guy's a fucking stud.
He's so cool.
That guy's gonna be a fucking problem, bro.
I know.
Holy,
He's
what is he
6'2".
6'7"?
Yeah.
That guy's a fuck.
Yeah, he's tall, man. He's a tall son. Oh, somebody said hi. Hi, hello.
Good tree, bro.
Dude, he's charming. He's well spoken. He's smart. Barron is he's
Guy's
a problem.
Guy's probably hung like a fucking horse too. He's probably got everything, bro.
He's
Oh my God, you gotta make it sexual.
he's
Wait.
great.
Maybe.
Great, man. And shout out to Barron. I'll never forget. I went to.
Don't laugh, Gabe. You've been fucking. Gabe won't shut up about Barron, bro.
You like Barron, Gabe? I'll put the good word in. But
He hit you?
well, no, I met him at it was actually the first time Barron's publicly went to one of his he was doing one of his speeches. I think it was in Doral. I'm not sure where it was at.
Okay.
But Barron was there, and I got to talk to him for a little while. We met prior to that. But Barron was like, because I was with Barron and President Trump. He was like, Dad, this is who I've been talking about. And Trump looks at me, he's like, all right, I'll do it. And then it's crazy. I got in touch with one of the head people on his team. You probably know who it is. Alex and
Yeah,
Justin, all those
yeah.
guys. And they were just like, cool, let's make it happen. And they made it happen. And I was at first like, this is not gonna happen. It can't be real. I got a phone calls to these guys. I kept following up. They're like, okay, Adin, this is the date. It's locked in. I was like, wait, what? and it was locked in.
Appreciate
bro.
the follow.
Wow, there were so many people I was trying to get a hold of to do this.
Yeah.
And at first they were trying to charge money, $1 million, $2 million. I'm like, come on, man.
This shit gas for real. Why is hella women following me right now, bruh? That's kind of crazy.
Trump.
Really? People trying to charge you?
Yes, bro. They were trying to
Damn.
tax me, and they're probably not legit. So, because they're probably a Cardi situation, they're like, oh, it's another.
Right.
But I went through Barron with the right people, and man, they were so nice. The Secret Service, the team, Trump team, they're so nice. They're so good at what they do, and they helped orchestrate everything. And man, I'm just so happy that happened.
Yeah, that stream wasn't in Mar-a-Lago.
It's definitely my dream to do a stream with the president, and nobody's ever done anything live with the president, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
So I was the first to break the ice, and it was awesome.
That's cool. That's one thing I noticed about Trump too. He really trusts like certain people around him. It's cool how he trusts his son.
Yeah.
And he's like gassing him up. Like he knows his son's tapped in, and he kind of just like whatever his son says, he kind of just like
Genius.
listens to. Right.
It's genius, dude. I mean, like, think Barron had something to do with this election. He was like pointing fingers. This. Barron helped out. Elon helped out. You helped out. I helped out. Everyone.
Dana too.
Oh, dude, Dana.
Like
dude,
what people don't know too, and like I did a couple interviews after, and I would always tell people like Dana's been plotting on this, bro, since like the last election loss.
I know.
Like he's been like helping Trump get the youth.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Even
bro.
you, I remember the first time you guys met too.
Yeah.
I was telling Dana, I was like, because he was looking for people for Power Slap too, and
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you got to fucking meet Adin for sure. Like this guy's the real deal.
Yeah.
And like
Appreciate that, Kyle.
No, 100%.
Always be real.
No,
We
100%.
love Kyle.
But Dana fucks with you heavy too.
Yeah,
So he's
dude.
just been like, he's been plotting on this. Dana's like,
I love it.
He was the guy that helped Trump with the youth, I think.
Oh,
Like, he's
honestly,
like,
I agree.
You know what
Because
I mean?
I know for sure he would pay him and be like, yo, because Dana put the good word in for me. So I know for sure, probably obviously for you too, it's like
Yeah.
Dana's always had like my back, your back. So whenever like the team's hitting Dana about it or Trump's hitting him about it direct, Dana's like, oh yeah, no, he's good. Run that. Dana's very smart, very smart, and very good at what he does. And shout out to UFC. I saw you do that thing with Taporia. You nailed it. That one-on-one was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Taporia's, man, he's crazy.
He's a
bro.
fucking beast, bro.
I don't think anyone could really
That guy's got
outbox
it all
him.
too. He's a good fighter.
Oh, dude.
His wife's a fucking no disrespect. She's an absolute rocket. Like,
You see-
Volk won title, cleaned out the one of those stars.
It doesn't make sense.
Because like, the only way they do that is when it was like Volk versus Taporia, where Volk just cleaned it up.
But if John fights Aspinall this year, which I think it might
I think it's
happen.
gonna go down, right?
Ooh, John versus Aspinall. It's an unreleased song. The thing about it is, if I click on your link, I don't know what could happen.
What do you think wins?
I don't know, man.
John versus Aspinall. It's gonna be a very hard fight to put.
I think it's gonna be close. I would say I gotta go for John Jones.
You have to, man. I like Aspinall a lot.
Yeah, honestly, like it's hard, man. Aspinall versus John Jones. I like Aspinall, Tom Aspinall. He's probably gonna win the fight, but just for the status, John probably has that.
I thought
Yeah,
he can.
That's a fight that we absolutely have to go to.
Dude, I know. I mean, if it's gonna happen, I would assume it would happen at the Garden or something
Yeah.
because I know John fights at the Garden
Yeah,
or in Vegas. But,
yeah.
but man, I mean, that would be a crazy fight. If it happens, it'll be insane. But then it's like if John wins that, then nobody could ever say anything.
He's done.
Yeah,
He's the
because
GOAT,
it'll be his
GOAT.
last fight for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, man, I mean, Aspinall can fight too. I mean,
Yeah.
he's crazy. And even with like Islam, it's like he's so good. He's and everyone's like, oh, those Russians, and everyone's like, oh, you gotta be afraid. But look at Marab, he beat Umar, bro. And it's like now it's like Marab, that guy has the craziest
Marab's
stamina.
a beast too.
He could probably
and
fuck for 6 hours
Sugar
straight.
Sean. I love Sugar Sean too.
Yo, Adin Ross, you gotta chill, man. He said, "Hey, because Marab is a UFC fighter who never gets tired. He always, he never gets tired, and his opponent gets tired by the 5th round. In the championships rounds, he never gets tired. That's a crazy ass statement, Adin. That's a crazy ass statement. It's probably true though. Hey, but bro, what the hell?
But Marab is a really nice guy.
Dude, I never met
Like
Marab.
when I met him, he's a pretty funny guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Dude, that guy's stamina, he can probably fuck for 6 hours straight.
100%.
No water, like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
He'd be scary in the bedroom, right?
Yeah, dude.
That guy banging your ex?
Dude, hey, yo.
Dude,
That's not what you want to see,
He
right?
would get tired, bro.
Marab fucks your ex.
Trust, bro, is not. It's called Smith and Wesson. It's unreleased. Hey, yo. For real, it's called a Smith and Wesson.
Extra
Yeah.
fuck, man. I don't know if I'd be upset. I'd probably just be like, all right, she wasn't the one, but
But no, dude, he gets it down, bro. Like
Yeah.
that guy could, man, he can do 100 jumping jacks and still keep, it's nuts. But that's why it's like, damn, I want to see Sean O'Malley fight. And
he's gonna make a comeback.
He will.
It seems like he's dialed in.
Yeah.
I think he's completely off social media.
His team's running. I spoke to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sugar's the man.
Sugar's great. But the UFC, man, I'm so awesome to see what they've done with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think McGregor ever fights again or no?
I think so. I mean, he has to, right? I think
one more
I
fight
think he has
left.
an expensive lifestyle too,
Yeah.
and like obviously he has money, but
Yeah.
when you're fucking ripping your boat and taking jets and doing all that, money starts to get drained, right? So he has 2 fights left with the UFC.
Oh, it's 2.
2 fights left, and then after that, he has the freedom to do the big boxing events and all that.
Yeah, the big
So
stuff.
you saw what they were trying to make the Logan Conor fight, right?
Yep, I saw that.
But the UFC's not gonna let that happen,
Nah, I don't
obviously,
wanna
right?
happen. What I want to know is, because I didn't really understand at that time, how did McGregor and Mayweather get to fight?
I guess the UFC
Dana just said,
got a
yeah,
part of it, right? Because it
yeah.
makes sense. That's Mayweather. He's the
course,
biggest.
yeah.
I mean, and that brought so many eyeballs to the UFC, right?
God, yeah.
So
I
that
mean,
was worth
so
it for
smart.
them.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's like not really worth
Not
it.
really
right?
worth it right now,
If he
yeah.
fights Logan Paul, is that going to make the UFC that much bigger?
No,
not really.
Not
right?
really. No, it won't. But yeah, dude. I mean, it's nuts to think about like how everything is all
Yeah.
going. Like the future of fighting, like Mike Tyson, even Jake.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Well, all they said is facts.
Jake is crazy to think about. Damn, I wonder who Jake's gonna fight next.
I don't know. I guess he was supposed to fight Canelo, right?
Hello, that'd been crazy.
Yeah, Jake's fucking killing it too.
He is.
Yeah.
He really is doing his thing.
Also, guys, really quick, we have brand new stuff on full thing. That's
Well, all markers are on the table.
Yeah.
Dana sits with me. He's like, "How you doing, kid?" Dana, I'm sitting there with him, and when I tell you, I didn't put any money in. This guy brings me from $800,000 in debt up to like $50K, and we were there battling for 5 hours.
So
straight.
he put his own. He saved.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. He basically gave me $850,000. He saved my debt. He loves the game. He's so passionate. He's such a great player. He's aggressive. You know what Dana will tell you? He's like, "Yo, you win 2 big hands, get out, walk out, go do your thing." So, but for him, you know, I never met this guy before a day in my life. I'm coming in. I know Dana from like UFC. I'm like, oh my God, you know, and he just bails me out like that. I'm like, oh my God, like I don't even know what to say or think right now. I'm just shaking. But
DNA on the gun should based on that because like if there's 4 people's DNA on the gun and his is not one of them, that's like fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
I
And
don't know.
another thing that's crazy too is the girl said, "Oh, him and I never did anything sexually," but now you're like, "Oh yeah."
You don't like Adin Ross or what? What's going on, man? He's a pioneer.
We had sex a few times. Like, what? You're now going back. You just lied. So that should be a mistrial. You lied in trial. So let's do a mistrial and let's just redo it. So look, bro, we'll see what happens.
That's what's crazy when you like because Tori's been kind of like I guess he kind of
That'd be great. Yeah, the right time. I mean,
aiming. Tell me a little bit about that. So I've heard Banks talk about how it's
Yeah.
going to completely change everything.
What?
What's going to go on with that? And like, what are your
because
no, of course,
it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But now he's in office. Maybe he can look into things. Yeah, I hope he gets freedom because I know he's innocent.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about this. Look into it at the
Hopefully, Tory's freed ASAP. Couldn't do it. I hope.
with that. I know I've heard Banks talk about how it's
Yeah.
going to completely GTA shit.
Oh shit.
What's going to go on with that? And like, what are your plans with that? I know I've heard Banks talk about how it's
Yeah.
going to completely change everything with
Yeah.
like crypto and gaming. Tell me a little bit about that.
So I don't know how many of you guys watching are in this room or in crypto right now, but today is really bad. It's been really bad the past few days with Solana and
The Argentinian fucker, right?
oh, dude, I
President?
can't believe him.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Guy's a loser.
It's just I can't believe a president did that. I really can't. I really can't fathom it.
It's crazy.
I can't.
Yeah.
But what I was planning on doing is when GTA 6 does come out, I want to have an economy-based system where it's all ran off of a crypto coin. And this crypto coin is not going to be a pump and dump. It's going to be backed by a legit asset, which is my server. It's not going to be rugged or anything like that. I'll have full control of pretty much majority of the supply. And I'm going to make it a very good economic server. I'm going to make the server to where if you make money in game, Kyle, you cash out. I want people to be working and having an actual life on my server. You could flip houses and make money. You could sell drugs and make money. But guess what? If I come up to you in game and I kill you, you're losing everything.
Damn.
What the hell?
Yeah, we're going to make it very
He blew from making what?
strict. Where it's an economy-based server. It's going to be hard to get guns. It's going to be hard to
So how does that work? Is the coin going to be like in the actual game?
It's going to basically be valued. So let's say you have $1 million in my GTA 6 server. You could probably cash that out for X amount of the coin, which is X amount this value. And I don't know what chain is going to be the best at that point.
This is gonna be weird. I wonder how they're gonna do it, man.
We might do it on Ethereum.
He gonna take all the money?
Chain might do it on Solana chain, Bitcoin chain, whatever. But we'll see, because we still have a couple years away, you know, from something crazy like that. I know GTA 6 supposed to come out this year, but I think the PC version comes out in a year from the actual year. So, but we got some time. But crypto's just going to continue to get bigger. So all the time in the world is great.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, there's been so much. I haven't like dabbled too much in GTA. Honestly, I was more of a COD guy. But how big is that game going to be? Like, there's so much hype on it.
The game is going to be huge, bro. I wish I knew more about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the biggest releases in games ever. Well, a controversial take here though is that this is a hot take. Like if you didn't play the previous versions of GTA, like you shouldn't be playing the new GTA that's gonna be released because, like you're just a bandwagon. Like everybody's just gonna buy it because they want to quote unquote be a part of the culture. But I think a lot of people are fake fans. They actually don't like GTA. They're bandwagons.
You know, I know that it's going to be a lot of crypto stuff involved. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are dropping certain things in the game, like for example, like certain exclusivity music with rappers and podcasters, etc. And I know it's going to be crypto ran, a lot of it. I know crypto's going to be in the game for sure. It's just funny to Miami. Miami is known as the crypto city in America right now.
True.
So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. And the cool thing is, I think this year we're gonna know a lot. But what I will tell you is this: right now, you could have like a max slot on a GTA 5M server of 200 to 400 people. I think GTA 6 is gonna hit a new accolade. Imagine there's like you're in the city of Miami, and instead of like 200 people, you can have like 1,000 people. You know, maybe it's possible. I don't know. We gotta wait to see. But one thing I do know is I know how to run a server very well. I ran my SSB world pretty well back a few years back, so it's gonna be exciting to see what happens this
That's
time.
crazy.
Yeah.
I saw you might. Are you like Young Thug's fucking lean plug now? or
You
something?
saw that too. I was just trolling, bro. But you know, he was just tweeting about the lean. I was just trolling. I kicked a couple a long time ago, but
You're like
and fever and throwing up and all. Still,
days is probably like
dude,
it's a nice workout. Get your fucking heart. It's just fucked. It's all diet.
Dude, your thing is
100%.
but diet is number one. You know what? Like take what has to do and
show.
He's relaxed now. He's calmed down.
He was
ago, but everything's good now. It's all love now, and he's doing his assist year. Past few. I would, you know what I'm gonna put there? I'm gonna, even though like people are gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm gonna say Neon, bro. He's had some good moments this year. DI is number one.
For sure.
I don't know, man. It's just like you gotta. It's all about balance, dude. It's hard to work out when you travel.
Really tough.
So I'll travel there, here. It's like it's been 3 weeks, and damn, I already gained 10 pounds, like that. So, but now it's like if I'm gonna eat, make sure I sweat more. I'll go in the sauna. I don't know, man. It's just like you gotta. It's all about balancing. We're humans. We should be able to have fun and go eat, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
But diet is number one.
Key.
For sure.
Who are like the biggest streamers right now?
Right now is, I'll give you 5 that I see everywhere. You got Speed, Kai. I would say Max is doing his thing. Black Boy Max is doing his thing.
He's popping off, right?
He's popping off. I would, you know what I'm gonna put there? I'm gonna, even though like people are gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm gonna say Neon, bro. He's had some good moments this year, past few months. I'm gonna put Neon there, and I'm gonna put Silky there too. Silky's been doing his thing, and I'm happy to see what he's doing. So
people who are already established.
Kind of popped off. Did you help like manage Neon?
I kind of guided him in a way a few times, or for a few months here and there. He's been like a friend of mine for years. Him and I butted heads in a while ago, but everything's good now. It's all love now. He's doing his thing, and he's grown and matured as a person. He's doing great. So
why'd you guys like butt heads at the time?
I think when he was
that when he was going like crazy
on people and saying crazy things, doing crazy. He's relaxed now. He's calmed down.
He was always like funny though to me.
Yeah.
Like he triggered certain people. Obviously, like in the comments, like everyone hates him and shit. But I always found him jokes.
Bro. Like for example, when I first brought him in with, it was me, him, and I think Tate. Is when people were first like, oh yeah, it's my first time. People just like were like laughing, but everyone's obviously roasting him. But now he's definitely humbled out, matured a lot. He knows what he wants to do, and he's doing his thing. And I think anybody that's doing their thing and they're taking pride in it, they're doing their thing. It's great to see. You know, I love when people try and do what they love to do. So that's great. It's really,
how do you navigate that, like who you keep around you and stuff like that?
Yeah, well, nowadays, bro, I've just been enjoying a lot of life, which is really fun. It's fun sometimes to enjoy your success, to look back and look like, oh my god, I built this, I did that. And right now in my life, I've just been laying low, worrying about the Switch stuff. And
which is smart.
Yeah, man. I'm just connecting. I went on a couple family trips. My parents. I don't ever do that. And you know, and it's like you have
as long as you come back with something big.
I know. You know, I think about that a lot.
How old are you now? 24.
24. I'll be 25 this year, which is nuts. I think when you met me, I was 19 and you were 25.
Crazy.
Yeah, you met me when I was like, yes. They bring the I didn't streamer ever again. But I do think I eventually want to do like a subathon maybe, because everyone's done one.
Certain age or like.
Definitely. I'll pop in and I'll always be in and out though. But I mean, look, man.
What do you think? Like what age?
Like guide them and give them the best opportunity that they want to, or sorry, give them the opportunity the best way you possibly do it. And I think that's the goals I have right now, helping people out and helping bring them to their goals and help them accomplish what they want to do success-wise.
You think you'll ever like stop streaming at a certain age or like?
Definitely. I'll pop in and I'll always be in and out though. But I mean, look, man.
What do you think? Like what age?
I don't know. I just think streaming nowadays it's changed, and it's changed for the better, which is great. But it's very saturated, very saturated. And I think.
Ooh, wow! I think this is true, bro. Too many people trying to be streamers, bro. Sad. Tough. It's tough. It's tough.
I think nowadays what I can say is I just love to help people, and I love my real life so much. It's like I don't ever see myself being the everyday consistent streamer ever again. But I do think I eventually want to do like a subathon maybe, because everyone's done one, but we'll see.
Yeah, when was the last time you've done something like that?
A long time ago. I mean,
yeah, because people ask us like, why don't you get into streaming? And I'm like, dude, I respect you guys for how much time. Because when you're on the come up, you can't do it once a week, right?
No,
you gotta
like
what for a beginner streamer? Tell them like, how much do you need to stream?
Oh man, every day.
Every day for how long?
Oh man, I would say at least 4 hours, 5 hours. I mean, bro, you have to when you're coming up.
Yeah.
It's like it's very, very important you do that. I think Max is going live 365 days in a row.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's on the come up though. He's doing his thing. People are first finding out about his name and stuff, and he has to. It's like he has that goal set, and it's great. And you can only be happy for somebody like that. It's like they know what they want to do, and let them do what they want to do. And it's still so new to him, so it's like he's still gonna figure stuff out. And it's cool to watch his journey. It's cool to watch people like that have goals and they fall through with their goals and stuff. So it's great. I remember Max comes out with me like a year ago. He's like, hey, I want to do kick, and I really want to do kick and do this and that and this and that. Like he's doing everything basically what he told me a year ago. Like I want to do this. I already know what I want to do. I'm gonna blow up. Max knew it. And I'm actually happy he didn't come to kick. I know he's happy too, because I don't think things would have worked out the way he expected them to. He stayed on Twitch. He did what he needed to do, and that opened up things like FaZe for him and all these other things and avenues. And now he's doing his thing. And you can only be happy for somebody like that. It's great to see. It's fun to watch.
Are you ever amazed at like how viral some of your shit goes? Like do you like when you ask Islam like the Wi-Fi thing? Like is there a little bit of you that's like, yo, this is gonna snap if I ask that, or are you being dead ass?
I was serious.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they shut it off, but then I was like, oh, that's North Korea.
Yeah.
I don't think do they have Wi-Fi there
in Russia?
No, North Korea.
They probably have Wi-Fi. Kim Jong-un's got strong Wi-Fi.
Yeah, probably.
That's my dream guess is Kim Jong-un.
See, but it's like how that's like 90%.
Oh shoot, Kim Jong-un. Percent
of people's platforms wouldn't even take that.
Because you know he's fucking living over there.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like
he probably a crazy.
I know Rodman went there, and like they're snowmobiling and like
it's crazy.
They probably got some chicks behind the scenes there. Like Kim Jong-un's living the life.
Yeah, you got them for sure, ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I mean, yeah, that's what are your top 3 guys? I mean, you've gotten everyone, bro.
I always find the world leaders crazy.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, it's like how the fuck are we like when we get Trump or like Elon or someone like that? It's like how are they getting that person? I think like us getting world leaders is like crazy. Putin would be crazy.
You gotta do the Argentina guy too.
Yeah.
Right now.
The Argentina guy.
He will never do a podcast.
No,
right now especially.
Yeah.
Hell no. His team's like, no, you cannot do that.
How about Speed and Kai's come up? You used to live with Speed, right?
I lived with Speed for a long time. Yeah.
Are you amazed at how big he's gotten?
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, man, that guy's so worldwide famous. I think he's the most famous influencer.
He is.
Right now. I think he might be one of the most famous people alive.
Dude. For 2 years, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Speed, ever since the World Cup in 2022, he hit that mainstream global status, and he's been kind of like the most famous streamer ever since, right?
Alive.
100%.
It's like when you look at somebody like that, you know, it's like, damn, this guy is changing the game always, not even with just streaming, with everything. And people always ask, like, Adin, what do you think, like, years ago and stuff, like...
People like to say, though, that Adin Ross made Speed and Kai.
What do you think about Speed's career and all this stuff? I'm always like, dude, like, it's gonna keep getting bigger, bro. Wait till this guy does a real sit-down stream with Ronaldo. Wait till this guy does this. Wait till this guy does, like, dude, he's gonna keep shooting for the stars. He's gonna get even bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's so awesome seeing him do what he loves to do and accomplish what he's accomplishing. It's really great.
How about Kai?
Oh, yeah,
he's fucking, that guy's like a superstar as well.
Kai's just doing the best shit too. I mean, like, look at you gotta look at, like, and see, like, how Kai came up. He was doing, like, Facebook little like acting, like, on these little Facebook things. And
really?
Then I have a DM from him and he's like, yo, bro, I want to get in the stream, blah blah. And then, like, the E-dates, and then after the E-dates, it's like, then he started doing stuff, and then it's like, now it's like, boom, he just took off. And it's like, but Kai's always had an it for this stuff. I mean, even on his Facebook stuff he would do years ago, like, I feel like Kai's always known he's gonna be where he's at, and that's just like a superpower. He's always known where he's gonna be. I think he predicted and manifested himself. So it's cool seeing that. It really, really is. It's awesome, and it's awesome to see what they've both done for the space. Mm-hmm. It's great.
Streaming just it blows my mind. You think it's gonna be like here to stay for?
It's saturated. Do I think it's gonna be here to stay? I think you're gonna have to keep evolving with it. Because it's one of those things where it's like right now you have a selected maybe 10 streamers that are making headlines in mainstream media, but you're gonna have to keep evolving with it if you want to keep making it. And I think, like I said, I think well-produced TV-like content, because live streaming right now is the new TV. So I think well-produced events, well-produced TV-like content is the move for streaming. And I think if you do that, that's all you need.
All right. Well, Adin Ross, yeah.
So I think Adin Ross basically is saying that he's trying to become the Mr. Beast with events.